Is the Neo grip worth all the hype? Is it worth the money? And what exactly is it? Let's find out. So this little grip here is getting a lot of attention in the design world at the moment, and for a very good reason. This is a grip which goes on all sorts of pencils, Sharpies, Apple pencils, whatever you want. As long as it fits, this is going to be a grip which could change the way you draw and design. Now, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you've probably seen one of these grips in some form or another on my pencils, or I've even used it on a paintbrush before, my Apple pencils. I always use one of these, and I have for about the last 8 months. Now, in today's video, we're gonna cover a couple of things. We're gonna find out exactly what this is, how much it is, why I use it, and why a lot of people are starting to use this exact piece of equipment. Let me also jump straight in really quickly and tell you that this is definitely not a paid promotion by any means. They did not send me these. I paid for these with my own money. The company doesn't even know I'm making this video. If you end up liking the idea of this and you do want to go ahead and grab one, I did leave the website down in the description below. Use that. Again, no affiliate links for me or anything. I just want you to have a really good grip. But hey, if you want, you can tag Neo Grips in the comments below and maybe they'll become a sponsor of the channel. I'd definitely be down for that. But anyway, let's jump straight in and find out exactly what these grips are. Now, like I've mentioned already, I use these on my pencils. I've even used them on paintbrushes, my Apple pencils. They are grips. They're designed to help you when you are gripping any of these pieces of equipment I just talked about, and they're gonna act in a very specific way. The idea is you're gonna be able to draw for longer and more comfortably with these. And they're also gonna do another really cool feature. They're gonna pull your hand back from being too close to the tip of the pencil or paintbrush or Apple pencil, whatever it is. It's gonna allow you to really see what you're doing. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but first of all, Neo Grips is a company. They've been making grips for a very long time. They actually started out making grips for tattoo machines, which is how I heard of them. I had a few tattoo artist friends who were using these. They said, have a look at them. At the time, I was just making my own grips, and I thought, well, let's try one from a company. And boy, I was definitely not disappointed. These grips have lived up to every single piece of hype I heard. Specifically, these grips are designed for comfort. That is the first and foremost thing that these are gonna provide, and I can definitely vouch for that. They are a little bit squidgy here, you can't really see it. I'll hold it close to the camera. If it can get in focus, you'll see I can press down, and this thing is going to compress as I do. It's a really nice soft rubber. Now, this is gonna be for comfort, but I actually think it really helps in the drawing process as well. I'm able to apply a little bit more pressure with my hand, but it's not gonna affect that pencil or paintbrush. It's going to allow me to really just use it very naturally, and I really like the feedback I get from grips like this. Now, as I mentioned before, another really great feature of these grips, I'm going to show you with the pencil here. If I hold this up to the camera and get it in focus, when I put a pencil through here, you're going to see that if I hold this grip like I normally would, I'm going to have an extension out here, and I'm going to see the tip or the paintbrush tip or the pencil tip, whatever it is. I'm gonna be able to see that very clearly. My hand is pulled all the way back here. I've got about, 1.5 centimeters clearance, maybe 2 centimeters there. This is gonna really allow me to have a nice grip, but see very clearly what I'm working on here. This is very similar to what you would see on a tattoo machine. This grip pulled back, a larger grip, and really being able to focus on the detail of what's happening on the tip here. So personally, I really love that these grips offer not only comfort, but they allow me to focus on the detail as well when it comes to my art. These do come in a myriad of different size options and a whole lot of color options. They definitely don't skimp there, which is fantastic. I've currently got 3. These 3 here, absolutely love the neon colors. They do come in a lot more colors and a lot more sizes. A little bit of a word on using them on pencils or Apple pencils. I'll leave a link down below to the pencil section of their website. Be sure if you are gonna pick these up, go for the largest size available for pencils. I find it really is helpful, and it does give you that large grip, which is gonna allow you to be very versatile with a grip like this. I'll leave all this linked down below. Again, no affiliate links at all. I just want you to get the same gear that I use if you do want to try it out. Another great feature about these grips are they are completely reusable, disinfectant and autoclavable as well. What does that mean? So in a world, especially in the tattoo industry where everything is disposable these days, or almost everything is, it's nice to have an option where things don't have to be chucked out and they can be reused. When I mentioned autoclavable, an autoclave is a big machine in which you can disinfect certain tools that we use in the tattoo industry. This can actually go through an autoclave, and it's something like over 300 degrees Fahrenheit this thing can withstand. So very hot temperatures which means it can be cleaned if you do get it in an environment where you do need to clean it very regularly. The other good news is if you do want to sterilize these, there are a lot of things you can sterilize them with, including cavicide, maticide, isopropyl alcohol, or really any disinfectant that you want to use. Nothing is going to eat away these grips. So you are assured if you do pay the price for these, they are going to stand the test of time. Again, I've had my first one for about 8 months. I don't have any wear and tear on it at all. It is not wearing out like pretty much every other silicone product I have, whether it be cases or old pencil grips that I've tried. They eventually did start wearing out. These have not done that. As I mentioned before, these come in a huge range of colors. Let's have a look at exactly what colors are available just for the pencil version alone. We have neon pink, this one here, blue, neon orange, purple, which I have on the table there, black, orange, pink, yellow, neon yellow, and gray. So many colors to choose from. So there really is something for everyone's taste. So currently, these go for 31 AUD, Australian dollars each. Now that might seem like a lot, but keep in mind, these are not gonna break down. These are not gonna wear out. These are gonna stand the test of time. So if you think about it, something that you're using all of the time, I'm more than happy to pay $31 for something that I know is sturdy, they're versatile, and they're downright comfortable. I can draw for hours on end with no ache in my hand at all, thanks to these grips. So that's what I think about the Neo grips. They are fantastic. They're something that I keep one in the studio, one in my bag with me every single day. There's always one around because they are probably one of the most useful pieces of kit I own as an artist and designer. There we go, Neo grips, they're fantastic. Get out there and give them a go. If you do, drop me a comment down below. I'd love to hear how you go with the Neo grips, or if you already own them and use them, leave me a comment down below because I'd love to hear how you're going with them. Other than that, I appreciate you all for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.